Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed the father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good man tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us, but good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day. Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men try to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us, but good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base.
Propaganda is on every channel. They think we stupid like the truth is just too hard to handle. Put on your camo, it's a culture war and load the ammo. They want Antifa ruling everything like it's Seattle. And they want anyone who's fighting to be dead and canceled. They want rainbows in the classrooms and 15 different bathrooms and white guys that hate black dudes. They want war, they don't want peace. They want fentanyl in our streets. They want borders to be weak. I swear the devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it. We ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different. They get celebrities to do they talking. They get mansions while they cram us all into apartments. Tell us it's cool to stay in school and then make you retarded. If you ain't liberal, then they treat you like you human garbage. If you speak up, then you a target. They want their voice through an amplifier. Violence and our flag on fire. No voter ID required. They want war, they don't want peace. They want defund the police. They want you surrounded by screens. The devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it. We ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat. That's a fact. That's the truth. Look how bad that it gets when it's blue. The devil is a Democrat. That's a rap, it ain't news. And the way they treat America is proof. I swear the devil lives in California, $100 bills. He knows everyone in Hollywood and parties in the hills. Give you everything you ever wanted, plus a couple mil for your soul and your vote. It's a deal. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it, we ain't switching, y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that, they say that. They love America, we know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it, we ain't switching, y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? What's going on? We got a great show today, I must say. We're gonna open up the panel. Of course, we got the homie HBR.
What up? How's everyone
And
doing?
as you see by the title of the stream, Time for America, time to wake up, America. We're gonna talk about some real shit. We're gonna get away from the drama and country rap shit. We're gonna actually talk about some shit that really matters and affects everybody in this country. And I think that we need to start focusing on this kind of shit more than what we're doing. So that's why
Pumpkin lives matter.
why we're
though,
here.
Man. Come on.
Very true. Pumpkin lives matter. He needs to save enough. We need to save enough pumpkins for Halloween, bro. Like, Jesus, what are we gonna do with
True.
holes in them all?
They all come with pre-hold
Freehold
pumpkins,
fucking
man.
pumpkins for Halloween. Don't worry, you ain't gotta carve them. But yeah. So, as you see by the title, man, there's some crazy shit that has happened in our country. One of which is Charlie Kirk. May he rest in peace. He was assassinated. And I don't know if y'all have been paying attention or not, but things are a little bit confusing with that. Man, the FBI hasn't really been doing their job really well, from my own perspective of this. There's just been a lot of shit, a lot of fuck ups. It's kind of similar to the attempt shooter of Trump. There wasn't much details. There wasn't much of anything. However, this one on Charlie Kirk was a bit cleaner. Obviously, man was assassinated. It wasn't just a graze of the ear. So, these are all things that we are going to look into about this. Now, there's a lot of theories out there of what really went on. Personally, I have my own beliefs, which we will be sharing in a minute. I do invite other people in the chat to feel free to come up and discuss whatever it is on their mind when it comes to the subject. Again, like I said, the subject really, we're focusing on Charlie Kirk. The stuff in Portland, just stuff our country's going through. Real shit, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not here trying to click and bait, do click views and shit like that. I want to make a change. I want to make awareness happen and do good things. So we're going to get right back into that kind of shit. Because sometimes we allow ourselves to be distracted by other things, and then we aren't prepared for what's really going on in front of us. So with that being said, I'd rather have it be known and being focused on than us miss it as a country and get fucked up. The first video I want to show actually is a heavy duty country video. Shout out HDC. Dope ass
Heavy
dude.
duty, holy wow.
That's the
I
name.
haven't heard that name in a minute.
Yeah, I know. I mean, hey, for all y'all haters out there, no, I'm not sharing his video because of the whole subject of that. No,
Yeah.
Okay. Yes,
He
HTC
actually,
had his beef with him, and that shit's been dead and over. HTC said what he had to say. Ryan had said what he had to say. It's what it
Mhm.
is. But what were you gonna say, HBR?
he actually comes with some good points on a lot of stuff. Actually,
Yeah, I actually really enjoy his content. He's very logical when it comes to a lot of his theories and things to certain aspects of what's going on and shit. And I also stand up for our gun rights. So I mean, obviously, as a person that likes guns, I definitely follow HTC, support him fully. Is there some things that HTC says that I might not agree with? 100%. There is, but that's what makes me different than other people is I can still use his content and be like, yo, he has valid points here and here and here, and not hate him because we just don't agree on certain things.
and that's honestly the way everybody should honestly be. Is you don't
Yeah.
have to hate somebody because they have a difference in opinion. Agree
Oh,
to
I see this.
disagree, and you know,
It's wild though that, and I've noticed this isn't even just on YouTube, bro. Like this is like if you're in a dating world on dating apps where motherfuckers are straight up
yeah.
like, oh, if you're Democratic, I won't talk to you, or if you're conservative, I won't talk. What the fuck does that got to
Dude,
do with dating?
you know how many
Like,
fucking if you voted for Trump, don't even swipe this way. Like,
right,
wow,
right, and it's just like,
okay,
what's that got to do with fucking dating? Like, just because we don't agree on certain topics, that doesn't mean that other things ain't gonna be different. Like, this shit's
yeah.
wild to me. Um, so and that's what I've noticed. It's not just the YouTube, because YouTube has its fair share of it, but it's everywhere. But so we're to pull up this video, see what HTC talking about real quick. Obviously, we're gonna react to it, respond to some of the shit that he says. In a few little bit here, if you all want to join the panel, I will be sending out the link. But yeah, I just wanted to get us at least a few minutes getting into this before we allow everyone else on. Let's get it.
In here until the FBI just tells us what is going on with the Charlie Kirk case. And that game is exploring every single possibility on Earth. I've had so many people send me so many different theories. And at first I was like, you know what? This seems like crap. Okay, this seems too out of left field. But now we still don't have answers. We are still sitting here saying, well, the FBI is just kind of looking at this like a closed case. Like they got Tyler Robinson. Maybe they were interviewing a couple of people who he went to furry events with, or I don't know. We're on some tranny Discord page. And look, we're done waiting. You guys have screwed this whole thing up for I don't know how long now. Is that
The tranny idea, honestly, I've been a firm believer that it's been used as a distraction this whole time. It's easier to use that because of, well, common sense. I mean, there's a lot of hatred towards them. I mean, I'll admit that there's people that do hate them, but there's also the people that just don't agree, that don't care. They're like, if you want to do that, that's on you, which is me. I mean, I don't agree with it, but if that's what you want to do, you want to spend your money on that and change your life, that's on you. That doesn't affect my life. You know what I mean?
What you do in your bedroom is up to you, not me.
Right.
I
I'm
don't agree
saying.
with it. I don't care for it. But hey, that's on you still. I mean, I ain't gonna hate you over it. Now, if you're gonna push it down my kid's throat, then we're gonna have issues.
Right. That's the problem that I have with it, is the fact that it gets shut down our youth.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gets popularized as if it's cool.
Well, it's because
And
every
I don't agree
Hollywood
with that.
actor has one. has a trans kid now, so it's a new fad.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, though. It's a fad. It's not even a real, like, majority of these people would have never thought of doing this if it wasn't pushed.
Yeah.
Um, but a lot of these people that do it are suffering from mental health issues also. So
Yeah.
mental health does play a part. And this is, and I'm not trying to be like weird about it or nothing like that. I'm not talking down on nobody. I'm just doing statistics state that majority of trans do have some sort of mental health and trauma issues.
Well, I mean, it is the actual people that are gender dysphoria. I mean, that is an actual mental disability,
Yes,
mental thing.
yes, it's
But
literally a mental thing.
I think a lot of these cases, though, because I mean, having gender dysphoria is a very, very minute percentage of people in the population that actually have it.
Yeah.
So I think there's other mental health issues that are going alongside this, plus people pushing it
Right.
on to others, and I think
Right.
it's causing a lot of it.
And that's why it's easy to target and say, oh yeah, well this is how it happened. It's believable, like close case story. Um, but when there's certain details that come out that don't make sense, like for instance, the 30-06.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for anyone that if you agree that was a 30-06 shot, you don't know shit about guns. You have never shot one in your life. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Anybody that has shot a good amount of guns in their life or have hunted or anything like that, they would know that gunshot was not a 30-06. 30-06 is me and HBR was just talking about it a little bit ago. It's a deeper, louder tone than what you heard in the video what Charlie Kirk got shot with. So it's crazy that they threw out the 30-06 in my eyes, because we live in America. Okay, majority of Americans, we carry firearms. That's what we do. This is America. So you, as a political leader in the news, feel like we're that fucking stupid to identify what a fucking round sounds like out of a fucking 30-06. Which if you don't know, 30-06 is pretty much every hunting person, every hunter has one. Promise you.
Yeah.
That is the main popular hunting rifle that Americans use.
Especially for bigger animals.
Right. Deer, bear, shit like that.
Elk,
moose,
all that, yeah.
And, most of the time you're looking at a 30-06. That's just the most popular thing that's used. So that being said, there's too many people that fucking know the sound of this weapon. That's all I got to say about that. So that to me was like, hey, you guys are stupid. You're not going to know the difference. But this right here, what he talks about, I watched a little bit of it. He's talking about the cameraman at the Charlie Kirk thing.
Fair to say, Kash Patel, or is that going to hurt your feelings, buddy? Because you've gone in front of Congress and they pretty much.
Let's give us hold up. Let's do this for a minute, actually. Yo, what up, Spencer? What up, Great White Wolf? I'll see you. We got Tanya. What up? Jeffrey, what up? Welcome in, everybody.
Much called you out and said you got the guy, but then you didn't have the guy. Do you think that's a mistake? And Kash Patel is the king of going around the bush on questions. So we're going to run through every theory out there because
hold on. Bro, if that wasn't the fucking whole ass truth about Patel, Patel has done nothing
Yeah.
but beat around the bush since day one. Honestly, don't know why he's in the position he's in, as I don't agree with him being in it in the first place. I don't think he's capable enough for us to allow that, honestly.
I don't think
Yeah.
this is anywhere near solved. I don't think we have any idea who actually is the shooter. I don't think we have any idea what exactly is going on. I think the only idea that we have is what we're being told by the FBI and everyone else involved with Charlie Kirk.
Well, okay. First off, that part I don't agree with, right? Sure, we know what's being said from the news and everybody, but there's a good amount of us that know certain other things. Like I just said, that wasn't a 30 odd six. There's no way. I can say that for
Yeah.
100% fact, 100% that was not a 30 odd six. It's not. So, like, there's certain details that we can for sure say, but as for the main situation, no, it's too broad. Like, there are a lot of conspiracies when it comes to this. There's a lot of theories. Some believable, some a little bit far fetched. I believe some are running down the rabbit hole, if you will. But at the same time, it's 2025, man. Like
Yeah.
the possibilities are endless. Look what's been going on around the world. Um, it's a crazy thing that we have to deal with now.
When I say involved, his security team, his team at TPUSA, the surgeon involved, everybody, I don't think we're getting the full story. So here's the first thing I'm going to bring up. Candace Owens brought up that there is a guy that's supposedly a friend of Tyler Robinson. I'm going to read this. Two mystery figures appear in the photos with relative of former Utah State Rep Phil Lyman, the same relative who posted retracing the killer steps in Charlie Kirk's assassination before his entire profile suddenly went private and was scrubbed. That doesn't seem weird. But then she ends up tracking one of these guys down on a goth website, a goth.
Oddly, this is, when I say oddly, I mean this has never happened in the history of all of our investigations. No one emailed us to say that they knew either of those two individuals, neither the blonde that's with Shaner or the person that is wearing the blue hat that is with Shaner. I said, that's weird. Nobody in the whole wide Candace Owens universe of investigation. It was making me believe maybe those two individuals are like, I don't know, from overseas. Like maybe they're not even American. And it turns out, yeah, I wanted to get to the bottom, as I said earlier, of who that second person was in the photo with his nephew.
So I'm going to pause that right there. So HBR, I know you're going to want to put in on this too. But there's a lot of possibilities that this was done from someone out of this country. The main people I as you know, Dank, that I think would possibly be involved is Israel.
Yeah.
And that's just my belief.
The more and more I see, the more and more I'm starting to believe that.
Yeah, for sure. There's just like certain things that were involved in this. It does not seem like a mental health 21-year-old kid taking a shot at Charlie Kirk.
Wait, what?
I just, that's too simple. And to this of what happened, like the way it happened and the response, There's certain details we'll talk about the response in a minute, but all that put together, there's just no fucking way it was a fucking 21-year-old kid.
In whatever you want to call them.
So,
And we got just one hit. So this is the website. It's a Gothic underground of all things in Provo, the website Buzzard and Bees, and they're speaking about a Gothic prom. That is where that person's face comes up, except he's wearing makeup to make him, well, look a little more Gothic. Take a look at this. I'm going to show you the side by side of this individual. And
All right, everybody looking at this. This is picture of the dude. Apparently, the dude on the left is the same person, just with makeup on, because it's a goth website for a goth prom, is what she was talking about, if you didn't hear it. Personally, from what I see, it does look like him. I can't argue that. Look at the ears. Look at the nose.
yeah.
The way his chin is, and the input on his upper lip is in the exact same spot.
Yeah, that's 100% him.
The only thing that's different is the angle of the photo, and the one has makeup, the other one does not.
Yeah.
That's just
My volume low?
no. I hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I was just checking because it wasn't looking like it was registering.
Oh, I mean, you want to, you can turn it up. I turned mine up to like 1. What was it? Because I know the last stream that Grizz told me it was quiet, so I turned it up to 150, just so I made sure, because I do have a really low voice. So I was like, I feel it. When you got a deep voice, you talk real low.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I think I know what's going on here.
But yeah, I think that's him. Personally, I think that looks like the same.
Oh, I believe
person.
so.
am certain, can't say 100%, okay, because we need to find this person's name, but this is a match.
And this is a different photo, obviously, different angle, same person. Same thing. Chin, the indent in the upper lip, his ears. And this one you can see his eye line really, but at the bottom of his eye, you can see that better in this photo. So where his makeup is, that's the same thing as that eye line right there.
Yeah, you can tell the ear is identical too. And an ear is
definitely the ears.
An ear is, I mean, it's as good as a fingerprint.
Pretty fucking much.
No one's ear's gonna be identical in the shape, curvature, anything.
Right
there, you can tell just that's the same
dude.
ear. Yeah,
that's the same dude. Well, even like the lip smile or the way he takes his photos, it's the same. So
okay, the ears, the chin, just everything about this individual is a match. But he is as of yet identified as a unidentified, as a Gothic person.
So who is the guy? How is he involved? Kash Patel, the whole FBI is saying that they're interviewing people who potentially are involved. Who are they? I mean, do you want us to sit here twiddling our thumbs and be like, okay, the FBI's got it? Hell yeah. Because you don't have it. Just so we're clear. You guys suck at being the FBI. Then for the new footage that I have.
All right. So, talking about the FBI. I am a firm believer that they do suck at their fucking job. Look at Epstein. Prime example.
I've been very disappointed with Kash Patel.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay. Yeah, there's probably more bureaucratic shit than he, thought beforehand, and, releasing shit's a little more difficult, but I don't know. I just don't feel that he's.
I know. So I understand, like, because investigations got to go a certain way. You can only say a certain amount at a certain time because you want the person to move a certain way, and there's a very psychological battle going on when it comes to investigations, and that's why they put out certain information that they put out, and they keep out certain information that they keep out.
Yep.
One, they don't want to ruin the investigation, and have the person go exactly what they don't want them to go. Like, let's say, invade to Mexico or something like that. They want to keep them in an area that they can keep track and keep watch of them.
That, and they don't want to fuck up the chain of evidence and shit.
Chain of evidence, and also they're watching you. Like, let's be honest, it's the FBI. They're going to be watching you. They're taking photos. They're taking videos. You just don't know they're there.
Yep.
They're like OSHA at a job site, bro. These motherfuckers be fucking miles down the road walking up on your ass, and you don't even know because you're working, and they're snapping photos of you.
Yep.
Like, I'll just say it. They're not. This isn't the fucking police that you're talking about. They're just walking up to your door and say, "Hey, we're FBI. How are you doing?" Like, no, that's not how this works. They watch. If they come up to you, just know they've probably been watching you for the last month, and they know every move you're about to make.
Yeah, Jeffrey, that's heavy duty.
Yep, that's HDC. But anyway,
received by probably 1,500 people. I don't know. I have so many emails of tips and people saying, look at this footage and review it, that, like I said, I'm going to review everything. Do I think it's credible? I'm not sure. I'm going to watch it with y'all and see.
Yeah, and how is that all those you're not breaking down a 2-2 or
it helps with me non-copy.
Yeah, you're not breaking down a 2-2 or a 30-06 small enough to fit in a backpack. Especially that particular one that they said it was.
Right. Because that's an older style 30-06. That wasn't even a new age 30-06.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a World War II gun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
all
crazy.
The cameras and no...
All those fucking cameras and no images
Yeah.
with the shooter with a gun. Not one.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
But a lot of people now have caught two men who are holding cameras. And I will say, from watching this footage, their reaction...
And I'm going to say this right now. Mind you, skip out the country rap bullshit. So that means including him. Don't think about him. You know who I'm talking about. When it comes to investigating, a lot of the times investigators use true crime people, podcasts and stuff as leads to the crimes.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're
people that
looking
commit
at
crimes go and watch.
Right.
And comment.
Right. And they give them many avenues to think about, and then they put the details together through everything and they source it. You know, they look at the evidence and what they have. They look at everything. And so, you know, I will say that not the far-fetched true crime people, but the logical ones are pretty spot on with their stuff.
Well, it's
from what I've
there's
seen.
A rule that there's a rule that applies across the board with anything you do in life. And that's the KISS rule. Keep it simple, stupid. You keep it simple, and that's it. You keep it simple. You don't overthink it, because when you do, that's when you fuck shit up.
Yeah, because that's when you start going down the rabbit hole.
Yep.
And then your ass is seen in court.
Yep.
But see, and this is also I if you're going to talk about true crime and things of that nature, you need to be able to know how to word things legally. There is a difference
Yeah.
between talking normal and legal talk. I will say that 100%. You cannot just talk like a normal person, like me and you at a phone and a courtroom. It's not going to work. There's
No.
legal
Well,
talk that you got to do.
there's, an opinion, and then there's presenting something as facts. When you present something as facts, that gets you in a bind.
Right.
When you state it as your opinion or your hypothesis, it's a little harder to come after you over.
Right. What up, T-Dam? Welcome in.
T-Dam, what up?
But yeah, that's the main thing. And some people understand it and some people don't. Which the people that don't, well, you'll learn.
Yep.
To a gunshot
gonna
is
hurt.
not
Yeah, that lawsuit gonna hurt hard. Oof, that's gonna stink.
Uh-huh.
normal. And before everyone
That shit's gonna leave a mark. Okay.
watches, I want you to think about it like this. If somebody is just shot that is the speaker of an event, clearly they are being targeted. So if you're near the person, what would be the normal thing to do? What would you do? I would say for me, I'd have a little bit of pep in my step and probably go find cover from where the dude is that's getting shot at. Main reason.
Good point.
Yeah.
How many people actually
Yeah.
moved away from, from any of this? There was
Yeah.
the crowd, regular people in the crowd, yes, they moved. Okay, let's be real. They moved. But the people that should be moving the quickest and not out of harm's way, but at least, securing and keeping themselves safe at the same time, didn't do shit. Just saying, they didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
There's videos that we'll go over also. HTC has a lot of videos on this. But yeah.
Why is how do they know that he wasn't going to take another shot? They heard one shot. Why is everyone so confident around Charlie that it's only going to be one? In my opinion, the security guards there are very nonchalant themselves in terms of, yes, you have to go render aid, but none of them seem as if they're not worried about another shot coming in, which I think is very odd. I think a normal person would be like, okay, I'm not going to have my head out on top of this table. I'm going to get down. I'm going to make sure that I am not visible. That way, if they do shoot again, it's got to be through the table and they're guessing where I'm at. But no, everybody just kind of looked like they were expecting only one shot. So in regard to this video, I can't confirm if this is actually what happened. I'm not going to make a distinction on whether I think this is what happened or not. What I'm going to comment on is the behavior of these two men. So it starts off showing this picture of what looks like a camera gun. Is it a possibility? Yes. From the video, can you ultimately tell? No. Let's watch.
Huh. The
That's
way
wild.
his body moves right there, it does move as if he got hit from behind.
Thanks for the ads, because that actually helps with the copyright. Just saying, it changes it. That dude jumped. Them
Yeah, he
two
did.
just slowly
All right,
walked.
so here's the first question that I have. What the fuck is the guy?
That's wild. They just slowly walked back, like, "What up, crawfish?" Like
Yeah,
that.
that's
That's
weird.
kind of.
Guy doing in the back? What is he filming?
Oh, good question. Wait,
Yeah.
look at the difference
When
in
that
the
guy,
camera.
that dude,
Like,
the dude in
So
the
what
white
the
hat
fuck is
jumped
he-
like that shot came from right behind, right next to him.
right, and then this guy. Look at his camera angle, and then look. What is this? This guy's angle is opposite of this dude.
Yeah, why
So,
does
like-
that dude turn around like that?
What? That's what he's commenting on, and I didn't notice this until now. Like, that is wild. They're opposite from each other.
Yeah.
That's like you would think it would be focused on Charlie, right?
Yeah.
If you're there for Charlie, wouldn't you have the camera pointed at him? You're literally filming a dude that's taking pictures. It didn't make any sense. Then when the shot goes off, these guys walk away as if, I don't know, they're potentially slowly walking over to a hot dog stand because they're hungry.
Yeah, that dude jumped like, and you see
The
the
guy in the
stance
back
at
did
the
not
dude
move.
back.
Once again, the report
Run that back a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hold on. Right here.
stand because they're hungry.
watch the way the one dude moves. As he goes into like a defensive position, almost like he has a gun.
The guy in the back did not move.
Yeah.
Once again,
How he tucks
he
his
did.
arms like he's pulling a gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was up with that?
Like he was like almost if he was like securing like the people going through. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that is hold on.
Yes. Put it in slow mo. I should probably do it. Yeah, see, he brings his arms like he's either trying to grab something from somebody.
the guy in the back
Yeah.
did not.
That
He
was
kind of like almost like he was taking the football.
right.
Agree.
And it gets kind of
Right
when
there.
everybody
There.
see right there where he turns. Yeah,
The guy in the
It looked like
back
he-
did not.
Oh, that's wild.
he definitely turned to grab something and take it from somebody.
Right.
Move. Once again, the report is that Charlie was shot by a 30-06 in a
I always thought the physics were off. His body didn't move like I thought it should.
Yep.
Well, yeah. And also, like what he's about to bring up, but I've already said it too. That was not a 30-06. Like, there's no
No.
way in fuck was that a 30-06. It's the way his body moved, the way the impact was. No. You can't tell me it was 30-06.
a completely surrounded courtyard with buildings, which I am still under the belief that it was not a 30-06. There's no way. But if it was, it would have been so freaking loud. But this guy didn't even flinch. I will say their behavior seems extremely odd, just as odd as their security team's footage. I think everybody
Yeah,
involved
you see that
with
guy that
Charlie
ran through
being
first?
this nonchalant about it, not worried.
Yeah.
I think he passed something
Just
off.
as odd as
that
their
one dude.
security team's footage.
So
I
here
think
goes that camera guy. He blocked the fucking
everybody
camera view.
involved
The other
with
dude
Charlie
went
Right.
in between him and that guy that was looking like he was trying to grab something.
Yeah.
being this nonchalant about it, not worried about a second shot coming in. I mean, Do y'all have radios saying, hey, the guy's only taking one shot, or I see the guy running? Couldn't have been, because if you saw the dude, you would have been like, Charlie, move. But nope, everybody just kind of seems like it's a nonchalant
I wish I had
deal.
a fucking.
I don't know what to think of this footage. Do I think it absolutely tells us what's going on? No. I think we've had so many different breakdowns of this. Here's what I will say, and I said this in a video, I don't know when it was. I don't think there's going to be a trial for this kid. I think he's mysteriously going to be dead before it happens. That's my opinion. But for the people who are involved, the other people involved, I don't think they can let that happen.
Yeah, that's
I wish I had a
fucking
fucking-
wild, bro. Like,
I wish I had a John Madden pen. Is he here? Here, don't
for real,
run
bro.
over this way and run that way. XO. I don't know. But it's that was
Let's see
wild.
here.
Dude definitely looked like he was trying to grab something from somebody as they ran past.
Right. We're gonna go over this one too.
You asked, we listened.
Fucking ads. It's another heavy duty country video.
Before we get started, follow me on Instagram and X. I'm always posting updates on there. And we just dropped the
That's right. You heard him. Give the man a follow. And while you're doing it, follow me too. What is it? Yeah.
assisting Charlie. You see
and why not hit up HBR with one too? You know.
him tap them again.
They were all wearing recording.
What exactly could you
Ray-Bans.
be filming? The crowd? And then if it was because you thought something was going to happen, then why did you stop when he was on the ground? Like, this stuff just doesn't make any sense. Now, look, there is a video out there and it's circulating X like crazy of a theory that Charlie's mic exploded and that's what caused the incident. I don't know enough other than the breakdowns that I've seen on it so far don't prove really anything.
It be possible. I thought maybe like the bullet went through his neck and you could see it protruding out the back of his spine. So I thought maybe that the force, even though the bullet didn't get through, it was just such a rapid force in the back of his neck that somehow it snapped the chain. But the chain breaks in the front. So how does the chain break in the front and then go off backwards over my ear? That was the one part I could never figure out. Okay, so we have the chain breaking, we have it blowing off over the back of his head. And at the same time now, we have evidence that's showing some device on Charlie's shirt that looks like it gets detonated. And you see this huge puff of air blow up his shirt, while at the same time, that was the first video that we seen where you could actually see, like it looked like a little cloud of smoke, a little cloud of air. I don't know what that was, but it was coming out right from under his shirt, exactly where that microphone was.
Now, John Bray. So John Bray has been analyzing this, and let's just put up this post by John Bray. So first of this picture here, John Bray, based solely on my analysis of the two angles of the events on September 10th, I have come to the conclusion that this is the object that struck Charlie Kirk in the neck. Now, what is that? Now, it could be a DJI microphone or a Rode microphone, which is just magnetically clipped here. I'm just going to show you some footage I filmed a few.
To me, everything points to it still being a gunshot. If his mic exploded, it wouldn't just be one hit to his neck. It would be all over the place. But it's still a possibility. And the reality of this is the FBI is causing all of this. They're causing all of us to say, hey, maybe it's not this simple. I mean, maybe there's a whole bunch of weird crap.
But that's a valid point. They are.
Yeah,
Because what information really has came out from any of the conferences? Nothing.
nothing, and everything that has come out has been honestly suspect. Like the text messages, the fucking there's just too much that's, to me, it's just weird.
It is.
Now, I had a weird
I
feeling
have to-
about the wife, but after watching this dude's video, his name's Spidey. He's been all over TV and stuff for years. He's the body language guy.
Oh, okay.
After
Yeah.
watching his video, I'm pretty confident that she wasn't involved with anything.
Yeah, I honestly, personally, don't think his wife was involved. I think she's just weird as a personality. But, I mean, it makes sense. Charlie is the open communicator, you know what I mean, likes people. So opposites a lot of times, work out that way, yin and yang. So she's probably more reserved and more socially not out there. I don't know the woman. I can only say what I've seen, and
Yeah.
that's just kind of what I've seen. Is she's just kind of weird. Nothing wrong with that. Personality, whatever.
Going on that we haven't been able to figure out. I mean, that's kind of what it seems like to me. Now, there's another video that surfaced that to me is probably the biggest telltale sign that there is something really weird going on here. So when we see,
I will also point out how much this isn't no shot at Charlie Kirk, because Charlie Kirk didn't do anything. All he did was he opened up availability for free speech at colleges.
Yep.
That's all he did.
Oh, excuse me.
So where these people hate, I've never understood that aspect of hating someone because they were open about their views when you have every available opportunity to do the same fucking thing.
Officer Tatum just dropped a video 45 minutes ago. It says, Charlie Kirk documents reveal the truth nobody is talking about.
Oh, we'll have to check that out in a minute for sure.
all of these guys working on Charlie, why isn't there blood on their hands? Right? But if you saw the video, you saw the sheer amount of blood coming out of his neck. The first thing you do when there is any kind of artery hit or any kind of crazy bleeding is you apply pressure. And if you don't have anything, you're shoving a thumb up there, you're shoving a thumb in the hole, something. But you're telling me that all of these guys who are working on him don't have any blood on their hands? Really?
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a.
I mean, that's true, though. You're about to see it right here. Oh, well.
Yeah. Oh, it looked like dude had some blood on his hand, I think. The dude in the black.
No, it doesn't look like it. To me, at least.
Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Even that dude. I pointed. There's no blood on his hand either.
Look how he just slipped him something, though.
Mm-hmm.
What did he hand him? See, that's the shit that we... Yeah, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So let me break this
Little
down
sleight of hand?
because this points out a ton of things. Okay. I don't know if the
That's
security is
right,
involved,
so-
but I can tell you right now, they did not follow procedure at all. Because if you look at this video, no one is applying pressure to his neck. They are more concerned with handing stuff off to each other. Now, there are a lot of people out there who have said the lavalier mic was a gun or it was an explosive device, and the guy in the crowd who was doing this set it off. And then somehow all these guys were passing it around or handing it off or whatever. For me,
For me, from the videos that I've seen of this, I will say there was a lot of weird shit. Weird movements.
Yeah.
Often looking like, more so to me, it looked like forms of communication. I don't know what kind of communication, but that's like hand gestures, if you will, for communication. That's the kind of shit that I noticed. It was weird, but it also does make sense for security to make hand gestures to each other. because it's your security. You know what I mean? That's your job is to protect it. So, but I don't know. Certain things were just really fishy. Like this, for instance, not having any blood on your hand. First off, you got shot in the fucking neck.
Yeah,
You're
right in the
gonna wanna-
fucking artery.
Right. You're going to want to fucking have somebody down there keeping pressure on that the whole time. Because that man is going to be leaking blood.
Yeah.
So, and especially, just to say that now, if it was a 30-06 round, that man is really going to be bleeding. Because it's not a small
yeah.
round. This is what a lot of people don't understand. The 30-06 round is not a small round. It takes
Not
out
at all.
bigger animals. Like that's what it's for. Bigger animals. So the math doesn't math, bro.
I mean, 30-06 is known to take off fucking arms. I mean,
Exactly.
like literally severing arms. So, yeah, I just.
And that's just, let's just be honest, that's just, a regular 30-06 round. That's not an incendiary or FMJ or a body piercer or you know what I mean? Like, there's different kinds of rounds for this fucking rifle that you could be using.
Yeah.
And each one impacts differently. Either way, still not a small round. At the end of the day.
I don't know if that's true or not. It
Sending
What?
you something to IG too.
Oh, okay.
could be because once again, the FBI is just not telling us what's going on, and they decide to just continue to BS us or whatever. But for me, the more important thing is if something like this happens, like we said, your first obligation is to control the bleeding. Everyone keep that in mind. We got 3 guys verified down there who are working on Charlie or down there doing something, okay? At first, it looks like the guy in the green shirt potentially has hands on Charlie and is attempting to stop the blood, okay? Then as we go further, one of the guys gets up, the guy with the sunglasses on goes here and looks like he either shuts the camera off or adjusts the sunglasses. This is all very nonchalant, by the way. And then the guy who looks like he is actually applying pressure grabs something and hands it off to the guy in the black. So at this point, there is nobody applying pressure other than potentially this dude in the black with one hand, which if it's bleeding that bad, you want both hands. So once again, are they involved? I don't know. Does it look like they were applying pressure? I mean, unless there's an invisible guy down there or one dude thinks that one hand is good enough for something like that. Okay. But then everybody moving their hands around, right? Like, for example, the guy in the green who initially has both hands down there and then goes and hands something off. Why wouldn't we see blood on his hand? You're telling me they just had a heap of towels down there and nobody has blood on them? I don't want to call foul play specifically on these guys, but it is very, very hard to believe that there is no blood on any of you, especially with being able to see your hands, handing shit off, moving around, adjusting your sunglasses, no blood. I mean, did y'all just let it bleed out right there? It's a question that has to be answered. Here's the other really weird part. Usually when something like this happens, it's a crime scene and they're not really messing with the scene until everything has been figured out. There is a video of Charlie when he's on the ground pointing up. I think that's the last thing he ever did. Whether it means something or not, I don't know. But where the whole thing actually happened, they are doing some really weird construction right now. They're like redoing the roof. They're redoing the roof that he was pretty much under or somebody could have been at.
What the fuck?
That's fucking wild.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
It's just like they redid all that whole area.
Mhm.
Like 2 days after they started tearing into it. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
That should still be fucking taped off.
Yeah, they had it taped off and everything. Like,
Yeah, it
that's
should
just
have been
wild.
taped off and still active investigation on the scene. You know, for the first few days. And there should have been fucking guards there making sure nobody went in to fuck with anything.
Yeah. For real.
And see, something that got brought up early on was Kash Patel saying Valhalla. Well,
Yeah.
there's a fucking place, I can't remember where it is, that's actually called Valhalla.
Well, that's in a Nordic religion. So, Nordic, like, because I'm a Nordic pagan.
Well,
so
no,
I
there's
know about
there's an
Valhalla.
actual like city or somewhere, I can't remember. I'd have to fucking look for the video again. But there's an actual place called Valhalla.
Okay.
And it's thought that they snuck Charlie out through that trap door and he's actually alive, but who knows? Who fucking knows?
Right.
There's so much wild speculation at this point.
There is wild shit going. Being said about it for sure.
I mean, one thing we know for sure: the investigation's not right. The handling of the evidence is not right. The handling of the scene has not been right. Nothing has been right.
Yeah. It's now a lot of people have focused on like the autopsy report. I want to say this: if his wife asked that they did not have the autopsy public, they would not make it public.
No, it wasn't done at all.
Do we know
there
this
was
for
no
sure?
autopsy? Yeah, it came out that there was no autopsy performed.
Oh, okay. Well,
Which, that right there is fucking weird.
right. I mean, yes, you can presume that he got shot in the neck and this, that, the other, because that's whatever. But anytime there's a crime done, it's automatic autopsy.
Yeah.
So, it's wild.
Now, if all of this isn't weird enough, supposedly Tyler Robinson went to a Dairy Queen 15 minutes away after he apparently just shot somebody. He went to Dairy Queen instead of skipping town, went and got whatever the hell you get at Dairy Queen, and he's seen there. Now, that Dairy Queen is closing its doors. Is that a coincidence?
The Dairy Queen sign. Interestingly enough, it looks like it's been totally taken apart. Got cleaning mop buckets everywhere and so forth. And it's right across, by the way, from Brigham Young University, right across from the stadium. Right?
The for lease sign and everything.
So my point is there's the football stadium. There's cameras all over here. The FBI should be able to easily say what the path was for Robinson to get to the airport, or the judge challenge it. Should be flock cameras all along here. I just want the FBI to be honest with us.
So here's my question. When is that picture from? Because a lot of people told me that Superman in the background.
What up, Vinny?
Had stopped playing in theaters for a while. Then we have to ask, is the video that we saw of Tyler Robinson running on the building, is that even real? So look, I've got to look this up, but Dairy Queen probably is a franchise, which means if it was like a corporate structure and they just kind of wanted to get rid of everything, maybe they shut it down. But like, for what reason? Because Tyler Robinson was in your store? That doesn't make any sense. All I got to say is this is getting really weird and really wild quick. And we need answers quick because none of this crap makes any sense. It really, really doesn't.
No, it really don't. There's too many pockets of questions that go with everything that's been said.
Yeah.
Between what's been said and what's been shown. I mean, being honest about it.
Yeah.
It's
It's
some
I feel
crazy
like we're
shit.
being JFK'd again.
Oh, for sure. You know, there's a lot of just things that don't add up.
Too
You
much.
can't math.
Too much that don't add up.
Right. When shit don't math, it don't math. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, so there's all these questions that are just, popping on when it comes to Charlie Kirk. And I don't know. I think that this shit's fishy. I think the FBI definitely needs to talk and say something, because the more they're quiet, the more people are going to go down rabbit holes at this point, because there becomes a time where something like this happens. An investigation, a true investigation, they usually have a time limit for this all to go down and for them to figure out what the fuck happened. But a lot of people on the internet will take something and extend down to so many rabbit holes that they're months, years deep, because they've hit 20 rabbit holes on one case. And that's kind of shit that ends up making shit confusing, because it's trending topics, so people go viral with false information, this, that, the other. And not only that, but how confusing is that for, the investigation itself? I think HBR will be back. But I do want to put in the link if anybody wants to come in and say shit about whatever they think, obviously, or if they have any videos regarding to the topic. But I think HBR will be back. He just dropped off. I do want to pop up this video here.
Have you ever wanted to see your home from
let's see here. There we go.
And accused of assassinating Charlie Kirk is bringing in some high-profile names to bolster his legal team, while Utah prosecutors begin building their case for the death penalty. Hello, everyone. This is Outnumbered. I'm Emily Campagno here with my co-host, Harris Faulkner, and also joining us today, Cheryl Casoni, host of American Dream Home on Fox Business, Kennedy, host of the Kennedy Saves the World podcast, and for the first time on the couch, we welcome Joshua Ritter, criminal defense attorney and Fox News contributor. Well, one of Tyler Robinson's new lawyers is Michael Burt, a defense attorney with almost 50 years of experience who defended one of the Menendez brothers in 1993. Meanwhile, Fox News Digital gained access to the rooftop at Utah Valley University, where police believe the alleged assassin took his deadly shot.
Shit.
The roof is now fitted with barriers and security cameras, but on September
So that's
10th, the day Charlie Kirk was murdered, security experts say the shooter could have easily accessed the roof almost undetected. They note that there were no security gates blocking ladders that led up to the roof.
oh damn.
So all of this, Joshua, sort of dovetailing in with now what we expect.
That's the only part I wanted to show of that. Obviously, I don't want to get too much into that because they just hit you with shit. This Fox. But that was quite interesting because usually, you know, it's an event. They should have some sort of security, so meaning block entrances off. That's like roofs and stuff like that. Like that's just common sense. I did want to get into this the stuff going on in Portland. The shit's gotten pretty wild. I'm going to pull up I'll do JD. So this is from JD Delay. Dope ass content creator. Actually one of my favorites.
All right, you guys, how is everybody doing? So we are definitely, and if they were doing an African-American lady was chasing him around with her titties out, trying to get him to say, fuck Charlie Kirk. And of course he refused because he was friends with Charlie Kirk. Here we have a close-up of what they're doing. Looks like tents. So they got a barbecues. They got barbecues. Are we going to barbecue outside here? So they're closing the airspace around this facility, a large airspace around this facility. We've seen multiple vans full of riot cops and SWAT team headed down to this location. They're probably also having some at the other location that we looked at.
This is not the video. I thought it was. Right here.
Disaster.
The order states the Antifa is a militarist, anarchist.
All right, you guys, we are here just like a short distance away. It seems like we're being followed by a whole bunch of people at this point.
Right here.
Gas masks and riot gear. It looks like they might be getting ready to do a push out over into here. If you can pan over there for me. It looks like they might be doing a push over here into the people. You can see through that gate over there, there are quite a few of them. What's up, man? What's up? Just hanging out, observing, seeing what's going on.
What is this?
What do you mean, what is this?
I mean, this is choreographed with them. You guys both came at the same time. You thought we wouldn't see you.
With Who?
You're coordinating with them.
No, I'm
You
not.
guys are the Proud Boys I've ever seen.
That's a weird allegation. We have no association with the Proud Boys. I like your getup, though. Would you like to tell us what you're for? Here's a microphone. Well, that was a friendly welcome. He seems agitated. It might be hormonal. I wonder where Nick Shirley is. What's up?
Are you famous?
I'm just a YouTube journalist, my man.
Oh, cool.
Would you like to speak?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. My name's JD. What are you guys out here hoping to accomplish tonight?
I was in the National Guard, right?
Thank you for your
And
service.
I'm not anymore, but I signed up. I didn't sign up to fight civilians.
Yeah.
You know, we were there to protect. And what he's doing right now, trying to take over the state government and try to turn it into federal government, it's bullshit.
So do you think that there's a constitutional basis for him sending? Because I understand that in Virginia it's federally run, but in the states, do you think
It's
there's
ran by the governor, not by the president.
Yeah.
It's
So
against the Constitution, 100%.
and so you're just here to see what's going on and sort
I
of
was driving
observe?
by. I didn't even know what's going on today. I just drove by and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna pull over.
Right on, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What was your name, brother?
Calvin.
Calvin, it's great to meet you.
This is
Thank
my
you for your
girlfriend,
service. Hey, Starla, how are you? Right on. Do you mind if I ask you one more question on record?
Yeah, sure.
So, what do you think the attitude or the feelings of your brothers and sisters in the National Guard being deployed out here is? Do you think that they're in support of it?
The crime rate has dropped the last 4 years in Portland. Like, it's getting better. And they're saying it's like a hellhole. It's not a hellhole. Like, look at Portland right now. I was here all day visiting. I don't even live in Portland.
Yeah.
And it's not bad. And there's violence happening everywhere. And why does the federal government have to step in?
Well, I have seen, these are apartments here, and it's been like 100 days or so since the No Kings protest. And it's been every night. I know that there's been people that live in these apartments that have been assaulted and that it's been late and all night sort of stuff with bullhorns and
we're
stuff.
in a major city. There's never going to be zero crime.
In Oregon, there's no self-defense, dog. Just let
Hey,
you know.
brother,
I just
can
wanted
we-
to
can
know
we
who
turn
you
down
were.
the temperature?
Your security.
My name-
Hey,
my
hold on
name's
1
JD.
second, dog. Can you tell your security to identify who you are?
They're not under any obligation to identify who I am. I can speak for myself, brother. Can we be civil and turn down the temperature
Do
here?
you know who you were working for? I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Okay, let's be
dog.
civil. We're
Let's
just here
be
to have a
civil, dog.
conversation.
Okay. Do you
All right.
know who you're working for? Yes or no?
I'm
Do you
disengaging
know?
from this.
Yes,
This
sir.
is getting aggressive and
Do you
toxic.
know who you're
Let's not worry about this. Let's move along. So we just had a little bit of an incident there. Got a little bit crazy. Somebody was a little bit heated. Not sure exactly what the whole deal was. He felt like we owed him answers, and that's not really how it works in this country. So
Right.
Thank you, though, for trying to instigate while you're working. You fucking.
it's funny that he would be screaming while accusing other people of instigating.
Follow you tonight.
Now with the threats. Awesome.
You goddamn arrogant asshole.
And he's bragging that the state of Oregon doesn't have a self-defense law, which he's wrong.
Do it. Touch me again. Exactly. No one does it. You. Called Measure 11.
No, I understand Measure 11 very well. I totally understand Measure 11.
There's an interview.
So people seem agitated.
They're very agitated.
Yeah.
Stay safe for now. Hey, absolutely, man. Thank you so much. Huge love to you, bro. Hell yeah. So we now have an entourage of people that are hanging out with us. They have cool toys, which is awesome, and they seem to be having a good time. Now they're talking about white pride for some reason.
Get the fuck out of here!
Why are you agitated?
Not you! Not having a conversation with you! Fuck not you! Him!
So he seems upset. He doesn't want to talk with me, which I can respect. I'm here to talk to people who want to talk to me.
That's why you in the back! You know where the fuck you are!
So it seems like we're being followed by a whole bunch of people at this point.
Oh, Jesus.
This is wonderful. Nick! Hey! Nick, what's up, brother? How you doing? Get him. I am. They seem agitated.
Like, what's
I'm
the
not
point
sure.
of being that loud? For what? To have that go, like, just a siren. Just be annoying. Like, hey, we're out here. Why? What is that proving? Like, I never understood that whole weird shit. I can't handle that noise though. That noise is, ugh. So I'm not putting my chat through that. No. But it's just crazy how that shit's going on out there. It reminds me of Minneapolis. Minneapolis is going insane when they were rioting. Kenosha, Wisconsin, another place that had rioting happen. LA. There's a few other places. But that's what's crazy about what's been going on. Even all around the world, I mean, we got hella shit going on. Shit's popping off like crazy. And it's been popping off for quite some time. But I want everybody to put in the comments what they think about the Charlie Kirk investigation and the shooting and what y'all's opinions are on it. Because that is it's a complicated situation, especially with what's been put out. It's just weird. But with that being said, I am calling it that. I'm gonna play one song, and then we will be ending the stream for tonight. I do believe Triple T is doing a music playthrough. So if y'all want to hop up over there, support Triple T, that'd be dope. But let's go. Simple Man, Hard Target.
Other print-on-demand
Dusty
platforms
Lee.
claim to support creators. You can only build your...
Oh, and you got to give a shout out to Ripta.
Back up on my bullshit, fresh about the bullpen, trucking like a bull man. I'm going rogue. Not afraid to two-step, but I've been known to lose it, and there's some trouble brewing. I'm going rogue. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Nah, ain't nobody fucking with me. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Nah, ain't nobody fucking with me. I say, hold up, cut that baking soda. This ain't no pre-cut shit, that's the pure Yoda. My boys ain't slaving just a slave. Got knob, she could pull her all nighter. Hey, I put that fire on that bitch. Now she in the back singing, ain't no choir in this bitch. Hey, act up, you about to get smacked up. These motherfuckers are higher than Ryan in bathtubs. No mean mugs are sleeping until lunch. No need to take a nap, cause Ripta just cleaned up. Hey, back up on my bullshit. Fresh about the bullpen, trucking like a bull, man. I'm going rogue. Not afraid to two-step, but I've been known to lose it, and there's some trouble brewing. I'm going rogue. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Fucking with me. Nah, ain't nobody fucking with me. Fucking with me. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Fucking with me. Nah, ain't nobody fucking with me. Last time I checked, I'm the only one paying my bills. Ain't nobody chipping in, so ain't nobody making deals. Me about what I can say. Doing putting limitations on the axis, and I'm taking narcissistic manipulation. Don't affect me. I've been through a ringer with those kind. You ain't gonna press me. I done failed in life a billion times. Lost don't scare me. You can get dropped right where you is. Ain't nobody.